evening from the Chinese Theater in the heart of Hollywood. We are here tonight for the HBO miniseries premiere of The Pacific. Producers Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks are attached to the miniseries, as well as two Greeks, writer George Pelecanos and the president of HBO and creative director of the miniseries, Kary Antholis.
How do you feel about what the end product and what you have, and how do you think it'll be received?
Well, it's all a mystery to me. I wish I had powers of clairvoyance. We shoot for a degree of authenticity, and we shoot for a certain scope of the horizon. We hope to get. Look, I have to say it's beyond my imaginings. This is better, deeper, more profound, more moving, more troubling, more specific than I ever thought it was going to be. So we won the lottery as far as that. If we were making Star Trek, we'd be really into Star Trek. I'd want to play a guy from Life Sciences. I'd want to play a Vulcan because I think they're the coolest guys in the world. And when it comes time to defeat the Romulans, I'd want to do it in a grand and unique way. This is, the history aspect of it, taking the genre and demystifying and taking the myths and turning it into real human beings. That's fun. But what's important is that we make stories about guys who will make you think, geez, I wonder what I would do under the same circumstance. Here's the thing that's absolute fact. When our guys who are exhausted, sore, filled with sores, emaciated, hungry, tired, wounded, just beat to crap, pulled into Melbourne for the first time, they had people throwing themselves at them saying, you saved our country. They had no idea that they had saved Australia. They couldn't even piece it together whether or not it was true or not. But there was this aspect of, from everywhere, that these Marines on Guadalcanal, by keeping the Japanese Imperial, and also on New Guinea, there was going to be an invasion of, the plan was to take over Australia, and it didn't happen. So, as an American, from my perspective, that's a good story.
That's not Hollywood hyperbole. That's just a statement of historical fact. And my dad's 93 years old, he fought in Burma, and I do these, I think of him. He was in the Army Air Corps. I don't know.
Emotional journey. It's a psychological journey. It explores what war does to the boys that are sent to fight it. That's the essence of it. There's a Greek connection too. In the third episode, one of the Marines takes up a relationship with a young Greek girl. They're in Australia on break from the war, and her family emigrated to Australia from Smyrna, from the genocide in Smyrna, and it's in that context that he develops a human connection again after having been at war in the Battle of Guadalcanal. And that episode is written by George Pelecanos, another friend and a great Greek, proud Greek.
You must have, in the process of making this, your little Greek circle there of people.
There's a whole great group of them. Nia Vardalos was, she's a friend of the court. She's always around Platon, Pelecanos, and obviously Rita.
I'm portraying Sid Phillips, who is behind me on the carpet somewhere. He fought in the war and wrote a book called You'll Be Sorry, and just had an incredible story over there. And it was pretty special to be able to tell it. Being a part of it at all is what has been so special. And also, working with guys like Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg is not too shabby.
Did you get to hang out with them on set, or were they really there?
No, there wasn't a ton of hanging out with Tom and Steven, but they've been, over the last month, we've done a lot of press, and so I've gotten to know them a little better, over the last couple of months.